It's winter, baby. We're talking about the best black metal albums of 2023.
Be frostbitten and grim.
Before we get started, we are super close to 20,000 subscribers, so if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, whatever you can do to help us out. Join the community. You don't want to miss out. Kicking it off with Moonlight Sorcery, Horned Lord of the Thorned Castle. Moonlight Sorcery emerges as a potent force in melodic black metal with their debut full-length Horned Lord in the Thorned Castle. Following their standout EPs, the Finns showcase an even more melodic, symphonic, and theatrical style here, and it really fucking works. Energetic and almost frantic at times, the album layers tremolo-picked guitars, shredding leads, and synth symphonies, leading into power metal tones while rooted in black metal ferocity. The album's title, coupled with its art, sets the stage for a journey into dark fantasy realms, with Moonlight Sorcery crafting a sonic landscape that mirrors the urgency of power metal and the darkness of black metal. It's really fucking fun, man. The juxtaposition of upbeat yet dark riffs with essential keyboard melodies creates a unique atmosphere, evoking a sense of hope with the ominous, mystical musical tapestry within. Horned Lord of the Thorned Castle stands as a testament to Moonlight Sorcery's innovative approach to the genre, and it left me really impressed. If you haven't heard this yet, go back, spin it, you're gonna love it.
Thy Catafalque Afford. An album that almost eluded me, but it is a very clear winner in this category. I try to take advantage of travel time to listen to music, so I listened to this one on the way to Montana, where I was part of an amazing writer's retreat. This album is always going to be associated with that memory, and guys, I couldn't ask for a more perfect record to represent the majestic beauty that is on full display in that part of the world. This band has been one of my absolute favorites for a while, and watching the trajectory of their music from afar has given me inspiration, hope, and a sense of connection to the music of Thy Catafalque. There is a sincerity in the music of Mr. Katai, the brilliant mind behind this avant-garde black metal act. Like all great artists, he is willing to collaborate and probably realizes that these collaborations only elevate his work to heights we can only imagine. There's been plenty of great out there cosmic avant-garde black metal over the last few years, with acts like Imperial Triumphant, Dort Heimsgard, and most recently Zeal and Ardor. Much love and respect to all of these acts, but I wouldn't recommend them to a casual metal listener. Thy Catafalque, on the other hand, has delivered an exceptionally accessible record that will still spin you around in fucking circles. One of my favorite records from this year, no doubt. I'm excited to listen to it many times over, which is tough to say for some of the albums on this list. Yeah, great one.
Blackbraid II. Skagasoa, the sole force behind the band Blackbraid, skillfully navigates the traditional sounds of black metal and channels them into a distinct and innovative direction, blending the ferocity of tremolo picking and explosive drumming with novel sonic accents like acoustic instruments and flutes. I personally wish, though, that there were more Native American instruments on this record. One of my favorite tunes, Moss-Covered Bones on the Altar of the Moon, introduces traditional Native American sounds, incorporating drums and flute, and showcasing Blackbraid's love for black metal, while also introducing something different here. Blackbraid fearlessly employs modern production techniques evident in tracks like Twilight Hymn of the Ancient Blood, allowing each instrument to shine thoroughly. Sadness in the Passage of Time and Memory also exhibits emotional depth with acoustic guitars and a gradual build throughout the 7-minute track. Closing with a riveting cover, man. It's a seriously impressive cover of Bathory's A Fine Day to Die. Blackbraid pays homage to the black metal pioneers while setting a new standard for American black metal. Blackbraid II surpasses its predecessor in my opinion, especially because they incorporate a lot of the more Native American influences here, and it establishes Blackbraid as an exciting act in contemporary black metal. Now we just need a tour, man, with Panopticon, Blackbraid, and Inchauchuan. Make it happen, please.
Nocturno Inside, an upcoming act that is gracing us with their majestic, melancholic blend of black metal and neo-folk. I first discovered this band with their debut release, Obsessions, right here in The Forge. It was a pretty decent record, but certainly nothing that was going to crack into our end of the year list. This band reached higher than their follow-up, and color me impressed. I love underdog picks, man. Brandon has said it before, and I often am found rooting for the album that is quirky, enjoyable, but not necessarily a fan favorite. That is exactly what this album here is. It's very unique and exudes this come as you are sort of vibe, with the production, arrangements, and overall delivery just embodying what many of us still consider to be an independent sound recording and playing. Some of you guys are going to turn this on and wonder what the fuck I'm talking about. But for the rest of you that want something a little on the softer, melancholic side of black metal, I hope I've got your attention. There are influences from your typical camps here in the Atmo black category, but I really enjoy how the band ropes in these neo-folk and doom elements, creating a cohesive sound of longing and loss. As soon as I heard this record, I was in love, mainly because I saw how far this band has come in only a year's time from their debut. It's a quick record, so if you're intrigued, put this video on pause and go fire that one up. It'll do you some good. Just make sure to finish this video. Please, please, oh God, don't leave us hanging. You gotta finish the video!
Wayfarer, American Gothic, I'll admit, connecting with Wayfarer's blend of black metal and old Americana has been a challenge for me since their first record. However, this album hits the mark perfectly, and I am fucking hooked, man. It feels like Woven Hand and 16 Horsepower just wrote a black metal record, and I am loving every goddamn moment. The unparalleled atmosphere is a result of both the music itself and also Arthur Risk's expert production. Achieving an old-school dark metal sound with a touch of mysticism. American Gothic stands as a pinnacle of Wayfarer's discography, pushing boundaries in the black metal genre. It masterfully captures the essence of the violent and also beautiful landscapes that inspire the record, that occasionally transcends the genre's limitations. Beyond its musical excellence, American Gothic carries a haunting and furious message in it, serving as a warning about the repercussions of the continuous perpetual conflict in our world. The album not only showcases Wayfarer's musical prowess, but it also establishes them as innovators in the black metal genre. Don't miss this record, man. It is really good.
Chrome Waves, Earth Will Shed Its Skin. This band was on my radar after they quietly released The Rain Will Cleanse at the end of 2021. That record captured me with its bleak, gritty atmosphere that reminds me of tonight's Decision era Catatonia, with its slow, brooding, driving take on dark rock. This year's release played it a bit more safe, but still managed to cover territory that the band seems eager to roam, just like the Scout I put on Auto Explore in Age of Empires 4 yesterday. He's still going. He's still running around. The band has this thing where they only put 6 songs into the studio albums. I think that's pretty neat. Gives them some left and right lateral limits in which they contain themselves, and they navigate these boundaries really well. At about 40 minutes, this is probably as perfect as pacing goes, and the runtime is just, yeah, it's flawless. There's some great post-black metal bands that came out with albums this year, including bands like Downfall of Gaia and Fen, but this one takes the win for me. It's a grittier version of a band that absolutely has that fucking wolf in them, and I've been really intrigued to see how they unleash it from time to time. It's not perfect, but it's one of those albums I like more with each listen.
Lamp of Murmuur, Saturnian Bloodstorm. Time to embrace the colder days, folks. They're here because this album is an absolute frostbitten fucking madhouse. You can clearly tell that Lamp of Murmuur decided to listen to a ton of Immortal before writing this record. And you know what? I am completely here for it. Saturnian Bloodstorm is like a massive dose of musical nostalgia that hits in all of the perfect ways. The opening track, Conqueror Beyond the Frenzied Fog, is a maelstrom of frozen black metal perfection. Check this shit out. There's an allure to the production here too. Every track exhibits a rough yet polished subtlety that I thoroughly enjoyed. That DIY spirit is just fantastic here. It's magical even. The guitars possess a deliciously irregular edge to their tone, and there's a harsh lo-fi magic to some of the riffs that add to its character. I don't know how M did it, but this was just done in such a skillful way that if this record came out in the same time period as all of the records that it skillfully nods to, it easily would be one of the masterpieces of that time period in the genre.
Thy darkened shade, Liebe Lucifer II, Mahapralaya. An early favorite from this year, this band fucking blows me away. I love their classical approach to the sound design, with every instrument having a very focused pocket in the mix. The bass and guitars have their own unique bite, and when the band showcases these fucking crazy transitions, you can hear every single note, tom, and cymbal. Similar to acts like Blaze of Perdition, this is ritualistic black metal, evoking a demonic presence with its music, lyrics, symbology, etc. If the occult nature of black metal is important to you and this album somehow eluded your grasp, open thine ears. Much like reading the dogmas of the occult and Satanism, or any religion for this matter, this shit is dense. At an hour long, I'm very hard pressed to sit and listen to this from alpha to omega. I admire the fuck out of the attention to detail, but like a rich chocolate cake or manuscript stacked with text, it's just fucking tough to consume in one sitting. Tread lightly, Wanderer, but make no mistake that this is some top tier shit.
Hellripper, Warlocks, Grim, and Withered Hags. Hellripper have quickly become one of the most important names in blackened speed and thrash metal. Hailing from Scotland, the one-piece metal master James McBain has somehow topped himself here since the last absolutely phenomenal record. Warlocks, Grim, and Withered Hags immediately makes a positive impression with the opener. The Knucklevi, as it demonstrates exactly what you should expect from the record with its blisteringly fast riffs, contagiously melodic soloing, demonic screams, and lots of blast beats. The riffs on display extend beyond conventional sources, maintaining a focus on maximum potency. Fueled by their pace, their groove, impact, these riffs benefit from McBain's enhanced drumming understanding, influencing the spectacular drum programming. It sounds real. That's hard to do. If blackened thrash should be anything, man, it should be devilishly thrilling, and that is accomplished here. Hellripper do extremely well with this. Warlocks, Grim, and Withered Hags is fantastic, and easily the best evil offering yet from this truly brilliant one-man band. My only criticism, dude, I wish there were more bagpipes. That shit fucking rips.
Sea Mosquito, Igitor. Some notable names that this record beat from this year. Immortal, Nonus Deus, Fen, and Blot aus Nord. I love that all of these releases brought something charming and entertaining to the table. But what stands out for me on Igitor is the uniqueness of this record. Check out what I mean. We got our ears in a fuckload of music these days. Maybe too much music, I get kind of exhausted sometimes. So when I hear something that stands out, it captures my attention. There are plenty of good and awesome records from this year, but very, very few are exceptional or perfect. Sea Mosquito put out an awesome record that's also unique with its approach to modern black metal. Take a listen to what I mean. There's plenty of influences from industrial and EDM scenes as the band incorporates synths and keys in a more sadistic, chaotic way than typical shoegaze or post-rock inspired black metal acts do. There's more of a reach for a KMFDM Lords of Acid sound versus Darude. If you're looking for something unique, as I said a few times, but find that the shoegaze bands in the modern black metal scene are just a bit too bland for you, you should probably give this record a spin. It's come in and made a very lasting impression here in late of the year, and I fucking really appreciate that. Maybe you will.
What were your favorite black metal albums in 2023? Leave them down in the comments below. Check out some of our cool merch and check out some of our other videos right here.
Go with the gods, Forgemates. The Horned Lord of the Thorned Castle is waiting for your appointment.